that could be a treasury of some kind. Or we could say, okay, now there's another process where like we're going to split this across people who have ideas. So then we could say, okay, Julie's going to get this amount to do whatever this creative thing is. And you can apply basically to be part of this cohort of people that are going to get dropped whatever hire doesn't get claimed. And in that sense,
so it's kind of like the Ethereum Foundation, right?
I don't know how the Ethereum Foundation works either, but yeah, if that's how it works, then yeah.
Yeah, it's like they started with just like a fixed supply of ETH that was to be managed to infinity. Eventually, they introduced yield through proof of stake, and so I think that they kind of started to make it more sustainable then. But that was only like way later. It was just like a fixed pile of capital to figure out how to make it work, or just not like have a foundation at all.
Yeah, but it would be like, there would be no central foundation. We would just say, okay, HIGHER.ZIP is setting up this contract, and as part of this process, what we want is for people who want to run higher shit to apply to this thing. And I guess we just give it to anybody we think isn't just going to take the hire and dump it. And so that way, they don't. There's no overarching body once the migration happens. It's just when that deadline hits, that hire is distributed to all those parties, whatever percentage of hire hasn't been claimed, and they can do with it as they choose. And nobody gets diluted is the idea, because everybody's guaranteed to get whatever percentage they stake. And it's just, if you don't stake, then you don't get your hire back, and it goes to the people that staked and want to move with us.
I don't mind that idea. I mean, because where else would those tokens go?
They would be they basically just be airdropped to everybody proportionally. So like they'd get a proportion of it.
Yeah, I don't mind that idea, but it does fall into the same category of the fact that then now these guys have to sell all that hire to realize any value, to actually use it. It's the same thing with like this HIGHER.ZIP Guardian hire. There's 9 million, which is 5K. It's like Chacha was asking if we had any money, and it's like, we do. It's not what it's intended for, and even if we gave it to you, you'd have to sell it all to fund whatever you're about to do. So it seems like a bad idea, even though I want to just give them all that fucking money. We just take it, but
that's true. So maybe we get that. Yeah.
I mean, it's still not stupid though. It's still not stupid.
But you're right, but the only reason it would work in my mind is if everybody's of the mindset, I'm only going to distribute this hire, I'm not going to sell it. But as soon as people start thinking, I could sell this hire to fund this thing I want to build, then we want to get away from that. You're right.
Which is the hardest realization, I feel like, and maybe underappreciated by others commenting really too, is and like, what's the fucking goal? I think that's the thing for me that I've had to ask myself, which is the most like come to Jesus stuff. It's like, what is my goal here? My goal is not to make the token price go up, honestly. I'm not in HIGHER.ZIP because I want the token price go up. That would be nice, auxiliary benefit, but it's not the thing. And that's why I respect Julie, because his goals are not pump the token, I don't think he has ever once said that, which I love that, It's like, obviously the idea that, activity and producing revenue is gonna pump the token as a backbone, but I respect that.
I think also if the token ends up pumping after main net zero fees, that will be much more interesting than a central team using some funds to pump it. Because, you know, if then the story around why, like at the moment, like why is Claude pumping? Is it because this guy behind it is an Ethereum Foundation dev and people actually trust that? Is it because people think this is some kind of totally novel on-chain AI that's actually going to do something interesting on-chain eventually? Is it just because people are piling into the thing that other people are piling into?
Right.
Like, you know, all of the above.
All of
Whereas,
them, yeah.
like, there's the higher one will just be. It could be that, you know, there's some people building on it here, but you can't point to anyone. It's like, oh, it's your responsibility at that point that the higher gone up and now it's rugged. I'm going to type rug in your comments for the rest of my life. You know, because people do that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
From their alt accounts, not from their real accounts.
Right.
Yeah.
From the alt. Yeah, okay, well, I think, well said, John. Stay the course, right? Unless objections.
Yeah.
Should we just launch the poll today or, you know, tomorrow or whenever before the weekend? Or
Yeah,
you launch on Monday?
Could we do the poll in Telegram like today? Is that easy to do? I don't know.
Should we do it in Telegram as opposed to Farcaster?
What is the Telegram? I don't think I'm in that one.
I'll share it.
And we can also like share the Telegram on Farcaster and be like, go here.
Yes, that
People are talking about it here.
Do that before this chat. Actually, I think I might have to just invite you. I can't figure out.
It's not like a permission group.
I'm not sure. It might be because I can't find the link.
I've got an invite link. Let me drop it in the higher chat. That work?
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Click
Might
here to
just
prove
post
I'm a
about
human.
that.
Let's go. Okay, CAPTCHA. I am human.
Damn.
It's just, what?
Capture.
What is the thing? I guess I'm not human. Holy shit. I don't get this CAPTCHA.
I'm kicking you, bro. I'm kicking you.
Don't let me into this chat, dude.
Oh shit, that's funny as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna just share that Telegram right now. Well, let me ask Julie.
That looks like I got it.
I'm pretty sure Julie's shared it publicly before.
Yeah, that's how I got in, but I just want to be Oh, Cameron's in. It's
That's
over.
right.
Am I in? I think I'm in. Higher chat. I've already completed the CAPTCHA.
I did see Brian join. I think Brian's in.
The chat's moving
There's
that fast?
152 members, so.
Yeah.
I have a role in here. It's GMHB manager. Oh, that's funny. I love that. I didn't know there was roles. Well, anyway, so now everybody's in the chat. That's kind of where
This is where the action happens.
as of late, yeah, it was dead for 8 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With the migration chat.
The migration brought us all back.
Okay.
What's interesting though is it's the most open of. I've been in. There's a couple of other higher chats that have like larger number of people in, other than our one, which is only 4 people. And this is the most active of all of them. And it's also the most open of all of them. So that I think that there's something interesting in that. The fact that anyone can join this one and this is the most active. Because then the other ones have kind of gone quiet or dead.
Yep.
Key person risk.
What was that?
It's like the concept of key person risk, right? Like by being sort of like permissioned and smaller, you have more risk that if any of those members could be a key person, and if they fail, then like the thing fails.
Yeah.
Perfect. Exactly what happened. That's the perfect outline. My God. Write that down. Key person.
There should be no key person risk in higher.
Because that's the opposite of the walk away test, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
I love that framing. That's beautiful, Cameron.
You can chalk it up to some MBA grads that came up with the term. I don't know.
I owe it all to MBA grads, man. Okay, so all right, what the fuck do we do? Well, should we just post the fucking poll? Figure out how to post a poll and rip it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, if you want to just rip it on Farcaster, there's that Ponder. I don't even know if it still exists. Let's see.
We could just do it in the Telegram and on Farcaster and just compile the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a temperature check, is it not?
Yeah.
So there's no like, what is it like counting the numbers and the numbers having to be accurate.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, right. I mean, they should be accurate, but nothing happens after this poll's done.
And just so I'm up to speed, the group that we just got added to, they've already seen these poll options.
I shared them.
Yep.
Like the day you shared them with
Got
us.
it. Do you think they'd be pissed if we're like, all right, here's the poll and it doesn't represent any of their feedback?
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
just say, hey, we're going to run this poll. Well, unless to that point, Cameron, do you think we should modify number 4 to be the inclusive, some other 4th idea?
Yeah, instead of saying maybe like just chill on base, like no action, we could say like, sorry for all the noise, by the way. We could say something else. And then if a lot of people vote on something else, then it's like back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
right.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's probably the right way to do it. What do you think, John?
Yep. Yeah, that's smart. Much smarter than ignoring.
So we just use the verbiage something else.
Or we can even put back to the drawing board, or something else. Something else works.
Yeah.
Cool. I can do that. No problem. Yeah, and Cameron, awesome. Thanks for writing up that poll, because I would not have been able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to like kind of cover all the nuance around like no fees, liquidity or not, mainnet or not. So if there's anything like, John, did you see anything that was like missing from that and sort of like the articulation?
I think I didn't have time to properly look at it. But I remember when I scanned it, thinking maybe these could be said in a different way. Yeah, I think we just get rid of some of the. I think just each one could be short, maybe, basically. Let me have a go at rewriting them now.
Okay, yeah. Like one of the things, for instance, is like I mentioned that, like, because I think there's like a wild card here, which is like higher party and what they do with their LP.
Yeah.
And so I kind of conditionally laid out, well, if they do this, then that. Otherwise, it's something else, you know?
Yeah.
Which I think kind of adds a little bit of length, but it's also, you know, they're a significant portion of the current LP pool. So I don't know.
Yeah. I think we go with not mention the higher party, because we can't basically rely on the higher party to do anything. It makes sense to I mean, it should be clear to people that the higher party could do something, but maybe people don't. I mean, either way, if we were to bridge to mainnet, it would initially have no ETH liquidity. And so the higher party would have to come along and do it, or they would have had to given us the liquidity up front.
Well, actually, so in the options, one of them is to bridge the rug liquidity to mainnet and bootstrap it that way.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So that is one of the options, but we don't have to do that. We could, yeah. Okay, just give it a final pass. I'd say everyone just give it a final pass before we put it out there. So I think I kind of captured the different cases. Maybe you could use like titles to make it like kind of, because it is like a lot of lexical parsing of like, okay, what's happening here?
Which made sense when we were, you know, considering it as people want to know the logistics of what that process looks like. It's not wrong to have been written that way, by the way. But
no, it's not.
Maybe now, after what's been going on in that Telegram, simplifying it maybe does make sense.
Yeah, I mean, like the way that I'm thinking about it is like bridge to mainnet, launch on main. Anyways, I can come up with titles for it, but yeah, they're all slightly different, and they have like, you know, different mechanisms and operations. Like for instance, the first option wouldn't even use like the upgrade mechanism, right? It'd just be like we create a bridge. The other ones would use the upgrade mechanism in some form.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that girl, Brian?
You can hear in the background?
Yeah, you guys ever seen that meme on the internet? Put a girl on. Ever hear that?
Nah. It's Bonnie. She's in the background on a work call. Yelling. Fucking yelling, dude. That's her normal volume.
He's calling shots and getting paid, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah.
We're not calling any shots and we're not getting paid.
And not getting paid.
Negative paid.
Negative paid.
I was gonna make you know how Dan Romero posted about stepping down from Farcaster? I was gonna make a post about how the higher is stepping down, and I'm giving all of the money back. Negative $25,000 is what I'm giving back. Oh shit! But I decided not to. Show my P&L on the token. I'm giving it back. Oh fuck!
It's like the mortgage joke that I made. The big step in investing in my landlord's mortgage.
Exactly. Fucking exactly, bro.
I can't believe I found that in my drafts. I was like, why didn't I send this out, dude? Oh my god.
Heat, bro. That's why I made that draft channel. I was like, dude, I know there's some bangers in people's drafts. Like, give them a place to.
Yeah, let them
go. Low
stress. Release them. Stress. Yeah, set them free.
So for option 2, basically upgrade to mainnet via deposit on base. Would we clank on mainnet? So then the new supply is 100 billion rather than 1 billion.
Yeah, I assume we would clank, but yeah. And like maybe we'd use the this was sorry, we reordered it based on Colfax's feedback. So this is like the full liquidity migration. Yeah. 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 And then option 3 is like not liquidity migration, but like planking on base or just launching on base or on mainnet rather. Yeah.
And if that reorder didn't make sense, we can swap it back. I felt like 1 and 2 were the most attractive, so I wanted them to be at the top.
Yeah. But, no, I agree.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Jack just texted me. He said he'd still be down to do a little book club. He said Brian and John said they'd be down. I was like, well,
we'll be there 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. I said, can we timing a little bit?
I'm down. But he's running that stream, by the way. I'm just giving them the stream keys.
Okay. He said he's on the Google meeting now, just chilling. But okay. I told him we were still in deep conversation.
Yeah, I'm still trying to kick off the stream management to him a little bit, just because like I want to test that, that little loop. But I think we might just do it while we're on the call.
Sure. John, did you like my accent there? Was that cool?
That was actually pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like old school Beatles accent.
Okay. Old guy. Yeah, I'm dating myself, huh?
I missed it. I'm so pissed.
Next time, Cameron. Next time I'll do a Chicago accent for you.
I don't even know what a Chicago accent is.
Neither do I. It'll be fun.
Okay. Don't fool me.
He's doing it right now.
Yeah, this whole time, bro. It's my character. Dude, New York is sick. I love the accent out here. I fucking love it. It's great.
It's just a bunch of cursing.
See, I haven't heard much of that. It's just the people at the bodega. It's nice. It's just $22. Like, oh fuck! All right, we're in it now.
It was just a nice tea.
Yeah. Oh shit!
I can't believe Arizona's are $22 out here. Holy shit!
Inflation, bro. Oh, that's crazy.
Right, I've simplified the options. I mean, they're just a little bit shorter. Basically, I've not mentioned the party, and I've also simplified some of the language and made it so we would basically be using Clanker rather than anything else.
To be fair, I think 6 basically controls the party, and I think he'd be down. So it's not necessarily wrong to say the party, but maybe it's better not to add that in though, because we don't. It is our poll. I get that. Okay.
We can ask in chat as well. I was going to message him today when he messaged in chat, something like, I wasn't sure what to say, but basically something about what would the party do if we upgrade, or what could the party do? I mean, I think once you get Jihad and 6 usually vote, and then Saintless and Blank and that, and then you're basically there.
Yeah. That's the one thing too. Like Jihad threw a 1 ETH in the perma pool. I'd love to just give that back to him. I mean, we could with the whatever's in this treasury, but that also feels like, what do we do with the rest of the higher in the Guardian wallet? Like, obviously we would migrate it, but then what?
We can use that as our our organizational stash to do things we wanted to.
How much have we got? Like almost 10 million.
9.1.
9.1. We could do like one more HZ mission on base being like say the results of the poll are like we're going to go for this deposit, so and then we can kind of signal with our higher treasury which where we want to go. So we make the next mission, I don't know, escape to mainnet or whatever theme it would be. So we have a lot of content coming through that when we launch on mainnet, it's like, oh shit, they've been teasing this whole thing and then they're doing it. And it would also get more people to maybe share their opinions. And then we just bring, we could do the whole 9 mil. That would be kind of crazy.
Which would be like gangster if we're like 0 fees. Like, this is what we got from the party. It's all going back. All you have to do is make whatever, submit a something, and you're gonna split 9 million. It's 5K is 5. It's basically exactly $5,000.
We could also this is also now just putting more work on us, but in some scenario, we could bootstrap the beginning of the using the NFT protocol with like, all right, here's the next mission. It's escape to mainnet. You need to submit via the NFT thing. You have to sell the tokens on the NFT thing. The people who sell the most tokens on the NFT thing, whilst we're taking a fee, will receive a portion, or the top 50, or however you want to split it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just thinking. But I like the idea of, I kind of like the idea of, it is pretty gangster to do the whole 9 mil. I think half would also be relatively gangster.
Relatively gangster is what we're shooting for.
It's halfway gangster.
Oh, that kills me. No, you're right. Sorry. I love that framing though. Yeah, those are all interesting ideas. Yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter for today, but
looking at those poll options, shall I just drop the poll in the chat?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Let me just take a look at it really quick. I haven't read it.
Okay.
You should see mine. Oh yeah.
Just one note: the new supply is 100 billion, not 100 million.
Good catch. Thank you. Is that just 3 extra zeros then?
Yep, and a comma.
Cue the Young Thug. What fucking song? Damn, I fucked that joke up.
It was just as funny though.
Not 1 billion.
Oh shit. Yeah, thank you. All right. And in theory, we could do 2 and could we do 2 and preserve it as 1 billion, but we just wouldn't use Clanker, would we?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the Clanker distribution might be pretty good to have, to be honest. I think especially because Dish seems so key on it in a way. Yeah.
Is there how relevant is the Clanker distribution now that Merkle sold? Like, does Rich care? You know what I mean? Does Dish have enough say there to like push a notification on Farcaster? I'll ask him. Problem? I mean, it seems like Dish is kind of paring back some trading features. I don't know if I got, work up to the gills.
I would assume that we don't get anything from them in terms of actual like pushing or anything like that. Just maybe Dish on the timeline. But
Yeah, it's probably safe to assume that. Okay, fair enough.
And the launching via the Clanker contracts, does that harm any of the cypherpunk narrative in the future? It's like There's no, they're still immutable, right? There's no.
Yeah, there's no trusted infrastructure there.
Okay, so then maybe the only thing we would think about is the what's a numerical thing, where basically, you know, the higher price will have seemingly dropped by 100x if you take it per token.
Right. Right.
Yeah, maybe.
But then there's more zeros to eat, so it goes both ways.
Zeros real. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would even notice that personally.
That'd be funny though. It's like a marketing campaign. One higher is not one higher. One higher is now 10,000 higher, or whatever the the new ratio is.
You're fucking rich.
We all become higher millionaires overnight.
Damn.
You know, like those ETH scams, like send one ETH, you'll get 10 back. You could unironically do like send one higher, you'll get 100 back.
A poster, that'd be great. Yeah.
Do the
That's actually cheap.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Or like, what is those email scams? I'm a prince in somewhere, blah 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 blah.
Nigeria is the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just present it as a scam. It's genius. I love the idea, but
That's good marketing right there.
my God. It is actually.
I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, I don't think my girlfriend's voice has ever been as annoying as it is right now.
No, that's fine. But yeah, John, I think that the thing is good to send.
The only issue I'm running into is there's a character limit on the poll options. So,
God damn it.
I'll find a way around it though.
And you might be able to add like a description to the poll that like has all of the, like if 1, 2, 3, 4 just have like the first sentence, then like the description has the full text maybe or something. Is that possible?
Here's your little next thing.
I wonder.
I can't see that. Shall I do anonymous voting or not?
I'd say anonymous voting.
Yeah.
And then I can do quiz mode, so there's only one correct answer. I'll let people pick multiple answers.
That kills me, bro. Holy shit. I can't stop laughing at that.
What was the joke? Quiz mode? Colfax, I was thinking about your
Terrible. Was it you? You trying to cover your tracks?
Nah, bro. But if it comes to it, I'm vaping.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, dude. You can just blow fat clouds on the plane, dude. Doesn't matter.
I mean, you got to go to the bathroom to do it. You can't just do it in your seat. Or can you?
You can do anything you want, bro.
It's what happens after you can't control.
Yeah.
I've hit the vape and hid the smoke in my shirt before on a plane, allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh yeah.
In Minecraft.
I hit the vape all the time on the plane, dude. Minecraft.
In game.
It's actually very easy with like a weed vape because you don't need to drag that much.
Yeah.
But like with nicotine, I'm like, fill my lungs, baby. Like I need all of that.
See, you can't do that on the plane. You know what I mean? You got to have some couth. If that can vape on the plane, bro, that's the new hit drama.
Only if you're doing O's.
I wanted to call you and see how you're doing, what I can do, and I'm going to ask you to also call you to see, like, if we could just go over together what would be ready to show on you tomorrow, and if there's any other subjects to discuss if you're inside the engine, or if we should just focus on the engine. Just gonna yeah. So, say that we should have it by end of the day. So it not be finished by end of the day, okay, it would be finished before our meeting. So we can probably review the presentation and like 1 hour before the meeting. What do you think? Yeah, I think she did say that in her email. She said we're gonna confirm, yeah, she responded an hour ahead of the call. So is it safe to say that you'll have it ready? Do you think it's safe to say, like, we'll have it ready by 2:30 tomorrow? Or do you think that it's too much of a risk and we have to tell her now it won't be ready until, you know, we will get with you during the call? Because I don't want to promise something that we can't deliver and this is important. So let me check. Okay.